Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, sir, of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC. And before you listen to this episode, I just got to let you know, I need you to stop what you're doing. Go to blkrenaissance.com, and I need you to shop for the culture. That's right. Anytime you use the promo code LLC20 at Black Renaissance Clothing's website, you will get 20% off your order. Off rip, no questions asked. So do me a favor and do it for the culture. Peace.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Sade with Black on Black Rhymes. Step to the mic.
Mic check.
People always ask me where I get my confidence from, and I get it from inside. It's an inside thing, y'all. And when it comes to beautiful skin, I rock with Blendia by India, where her motto is, be confident in your skin. She has a variety of naturally made soaps to keep you smelling good, hair products for long, luscious, healthy hair, and even beard products for men. You know, we got to keep those struggle beards away. So visit blendiabyindia.com and use promo 2020skin to get 10% off your order. Thank you, Blendia by India, for being a sponsor of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC.
Hey, this is Butter So Fly of Powerlines Poetry, here to let you know anytime I feel good, I have to look good, so you have to listen to me. Make sure you go to gurudesigns.com, use a 3 instead of an E. The website is great, so you can get something for yourself, and then she makes custom clothes for men too. And guess what? I got a promo code for you. Use 20/20 and it'll get you 15% off of any order $25 or more. You can't beat that. Go to gurudesigns.com.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay, we lit it just like a fuse, so no need to pick and choose. Welcome to 2020, where we do more than interviews. The hottest be coming through, jumping knowledge on all of you. Get a peek at the front of you with the truth that they offer you. Yeah, hands up, we doing it for the culture. To give artists and businesses more exposure. Keeping it real and stay solid just like a boulder. It's about to go all the way down, can't get no lower. Chasing my dreams, know that they get no slower. But if I stay running, I promise they getting closer. Moreover, success my older. And if you're sleeping on me, I'm waking them up like Folgers. I told you, coming from the land with the tide roll. Well, we'll be on a whole different vibe though. We like to ride slow and keep our windows tinted so you really can see us like Stevie Wonder waking up with his eyes closed. Yeah, got the kind of flow that rock the boat. On my 16s of pounds of dope. And if you figure you can hang with me on the mic, then grab some rope. Matter of fact, better grab some hope. While you at it, we keep it live, it's time to tune in. Turn up the sound on what you're using. It goes so hard, I think it's bruising. The show is 2020, no need to zoom in. Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, sir, of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC. And today I got a special guest, Miss Tanisha of AstoNISHed Aesthetics. I said it right.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Thank you. Now, before we get started, I just want to say thank you for taking time out your night to do this, because you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be right here doing this interview with me. So thank you.
No problem.
All right.
Happy to be here.
I'm glad. I'm happy too. Our schedules finally aligned, and we was able to get this done. So, let's get right into it. So, AstoNISHed Aesthetics. If somebody was to ask, what is it that you guys offer, what it is that you guys do, what would you tell them?
Well, I specialize first in corrective skincare. Like, my main goal is healthy skin. It may not be perfect, but I would like you to have healthy skin. And my biggest goal with AstoNISHed Aesthetics, of course, is confidence. Like, I feel like I started under the esthetician umbrella with makeup, and that was my first thing. Like, I wanted women to feel beautiful even when they don't have that in them. But then that transfer over to skincare. Like, I want you to also feel beautiful when your makeup is off.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Confidence.
Okay. Building confidence, just like you said. Now, how long have you been an esthetician?
2 years now. I actually graduated last July. And so, yeah.
Okay. All right. That's dope. Now, of course, with every passion, with every business, there is at some point a spark an inspiration. What inspired you to do? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Like esthetician, me
Aesthetics,
aesthetics.
esthetician.
Yeah, that.
What inspired me? Like I said, I think first it just was wanting to build that confidence, and I think I accomplished that a lot. Like it's a lot of my clients that come in, and I can just see that maybe their self-esteem isn't as high as it should be.
Mhm.
And yes, I'm correcting their skin, but I feel like I pour a lot of love and I affirm a lot of my clients so much that they leave with a whole sense of self-esteem, and I love that about my job. Like I love seeing that difference just between 30 minutes.
And that's interesting. A lot of times when we think of esthetician work, we think of an all day thing. And I know for myself personally, I'm terrified because I don't know what it entails. I don't know what all it is, the fear of the unknown. So,
And I said I was going to get better about that. Like, I really want to get more into making videos and going step by step of what it is that I do,
mm,
because a lot of people really don't know, and a lot of Black people really don't take that time to get into skincare
mm,
because they're unfamiliar. Like, we really don't know that much about our skin like we should. So,
mm.
yeah, I want to take that time and try to get people knowledgeable of what it is I do.
I think that's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: with every inspiration, with every journey to being an entrepreneur,
Hmm.
there's always struggle. There's a sort of obstacle that you go through. Were there any obstacles that you encountered along the way up to this point?
School was hard, man. School was one thing because the distance, it was a good distance away from my house. And
Mhm.
now just as far as going after my license and finishing up that has been one of my biggest obstacles. Like I will not lie, but I just refuse to let it defeat me because this is something that I do want to do and it's something that I see as a part of my future. I can't let one little test just be an obstacle to me.
Mm, okay. So it's more the demonstration of overcoming the obstacle for you.
Yes.
I like that. I like that. Okay. So a little bit more of a personal question,
Hmm.
because this is something that I love to ask every entrepreneur.
Now I'm
That work
nervous.
the work life balance
Hmm.
is kind of a hard thing to achieve. How do you manage that balance between your personal life and being an entrepreneur?
Well, as far as being an esthetician, I don't feel like it's very hard
Mm,
because we create our own schedule. I mean, if you work for yourself and you're not at a spa or anything like that, then you make your own schedule.
mm,
And with that being said, I will take off a day or two for myself on my schedule, like if that's how I'm feeling that week, and allow myself that time to rest because with what I do, it's very important that I'm feeling up to par, that I'm not coming in low energy with my clients. Like, I really want to give them the full experience. So, if I
okay.
need to take a few days off for me, then I do that.
Okay.
Yes. Hmm.
I think that's cool that you recognize that, because that is something I struggle with. I wait till my battery is low before I decide to take time off.
And that's not okay.
It's not,
So, not healthy.
you know, I gotta get right. I gotta get right.
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about your experiences up to now. You've been a student of aesthetics, and you've been in your own business, per se, for this long. Has there been any moment where you've completed a task or reached a milestone where you were like, you know what, this was the right choice, this is why I do this?
I think for me, it's just been within seeing my clients come back. That's a big thing with estheticians is the return of clients. And the
Mm,
fact that a lot of my clients have become like family to me, I think that has been one of the biggest milestones for me. Like, not only do you return because I'm a good worker, you also love me as a person. That's great.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, then I guess so. With this type of work, you're kind of intimate with the person.
Yes,
You know.
very.
Yeah.
Very. Very.
I know personally with the woman who does my hair, I
Hmm.
literally tell her everything. I don't know why. It's just she makes me feel that that comfortable where I can just
Yes.
let it go. You know.
With our line of work, like cosmetology or estheticians, I feel like there's still some type of form of therapy because we open a door that you can come in and do as you please, like whether that's go to sleep, whether that's vent. And a lot of my clients do like to vent, and I like to vent with them sometimes. Like,
Mhm.
we both get a lot out of that moment, and I love that.
That's what's up. Okay, you better save the world. All right. So I want to flip that question
Hmm.
because I don't think it'd be fair to show the positive side of being an entrepreneur and not the negative side, the
Yes.
ups and downs. So, at any point in time, did you feel that you wouldn't be successful? And if so, who or what changed your mind?
I feel there's moments with this also where it just gets slow. Like, people are just not with the self care right now. Like, and that's particularly around December or January, like when
Mm,
everybody is doing holiday shopping and things like that. And that can be kind of discouraging because like your money is coming to a halt almost. But I feel like what helped me to kind of like just see through that and just realize that it's a phase is speaking to my mentors like Ashley. Ashley is Skin Intuition. Shout out to her. She pours a lot into me. Like, she tells me all the time what's the best things to do, and she tell me not to get discouraged with this because she's been doing it for so long. She knows exactly what to look for while I don't. And I
mm,
think that's just been a really big thing for me is whether it's getting slow or like marketing, because you have to be a full team with this. And some days I'm really just like, oh my God, I didn't really go to school to be a graphic designer, but I have to be that.
mm.
Yes. All of that is just a work in progress, I guess.
I understand.
Yes.
Uh, uh, you have to be a master of different trades when you're owning a business because
Yes.
you have to pick up the slack. So I
Mhm.
feel that I feel that that's interesting because that actually kind of plays into my long term question
Mhm.
because I like to see how far out people plan their day to day or where they foresee their futures with their businesses. So where would you like to see yourself as an esthetician, as a business owner, all of the above, honestly?
Um,
And
I feel like you weren't finished with that
I
question.
wasn't. I was going
Okay,
to give
go
you the
ahead.
time frames. It's all good. It's all good.
Go ahead.
But where would you like to see yourself as an esthetician, as a business owner, or any other hat that you wear in the next 1 year, in the next 3 years, and then in the next 10 years?
Ooh. Okay. Well, in the next 1 year, because you have to have your license for at least a year before you can even pursue this. But in the next year, I would like to go back to school so I'm able to be an instructor. I want to be able to teach about skin and maybe go to a trade school with high school girls and start there. So they're able to know that they can do this coming fresh out of school. Like, if I would have known that I could have saved money in student loans and just got this trade like a long time ago, I would have done it. So
Mm,
the next 1 year, that's exactly what I want to do. Next 3 years, I would like to see my businesses conjoined because I also have an online bookstore right now, but I would like it to be physical in the next 3 years. And somehow, some way, I want to just create an entire space that just promotes peace, whether that's reading a book, whether that's getting a facial. I really would like to see that. In the
Okay.
next 10 years, um, I'm being honest, I would really like to be kind of just overseeing things.
Mm,
More just I guess working behind the scenes. I can see myself doing a lot more activist work out in the streets. I like to, you know, do that type of things, but I don't know, 10 years. Oh, who knows?
all right.
Yeah.
I'm here with you. I fully support that. I fully support
Yes.
that. I like to see people expand to other horizons to the point where, like you're saying, activism, use that as a wheelhouse to help support those, who are still pushing for change. So I like
Yeah.
that. That's awesome. That's a great way to think outside of yourself. Kudos.
Always trying to do that.
All right. Well, that leads me to my final question. And before we get to that,
Hmm.
Nish, I just want to say thank you so much again for doing this. If anybody wanted to contact you to set up an appointment or to just pick your brain about, being an esthetician, because we have plenty of people who, love to reach out to those who we've interviewed, what's the best way to contact you?
I have a Facebook page, AstoNISHed Aesthetics. Um, you can also find me on my Instagram page, which is astonish_aesthetics. And my personal page, if they would like, which is Big Money Nish.
That is.
Yes.
That is. All right. Well, big money niche. That brings me to my final question. And this is my favorite one because I always dedicate it to the person listening or watching this interview.
Mm-hmm.
The hardest thing to do is to take an idea like you did and run with it.
Yes.
What words of encouragement do you have for that person who has a dream, but they're afraid to pursue it?
With any dream, it's like, if not you, then who? I feel like any idea that you come upon or that comes in your mind is put in your mind for a reason. It's put in your mind for you to do it. And mainly people I feel are in their own way. So just get out your own way. Start baby steps, but you will be there because at one point I never saw myself as an entrepreneur. I always knew I wanted to be that, but I never saw myself where I am now. And that only begun with just an idea, just
Mm.
one little thought, just one little, let me see, maybe I can do this, that. So, just start somewhere, anywhere.
Well, that being said, just start. This has been your boy, sir. This has been Big Money Nish,
Yes.
AstoNISHed Aesthetics. And we are out. Be great.
Hey, this is Mystique.
This is Mr. Everlasting.
And this is the Safe Word.
Safe Word. Y'all make sure y'all join us every first and third Friday of the month. Every month. We are in season 3.
Season 3.
Y'all already know what it is, man. Tap in.